Welcome to another video with the brand new Casio Exilim EX-ZR1000 camera. Now this is an unboxing and short hands-on video which you already probably have seen of this camera at the Photokina 2012, where it was officially announced here in Germany, Cologne. So the special thing about this ZR1000 is not only that we have also again here a beautiful and fast system, but now we have a display that you can flip out. We have also here the ZR200 for comparison and the Panasonic TZ31, which will be my old camera starting now, since this ZR1000 is perfect for me if I want to be in the picture and shoot some hands-on videos and such. So we will compare that in just a minute. Let's see first what we have on the box and inside the box. So we have 12.5 optical zoom, 25 times digital zoom, but it's called Super Resolution Technology Boost Optical Zoom. So that's quite a long name, but it's actually true, since it's almost like optical zoom here, 25 times for this camera, since Casio has a really good processor inside, which actually allows you to shoot pictures pretty fast also, which I will get to in a second. So 16.1 megapixels, and you can actually read everything else right there. Also here on the back we have again some specs, what you need if you want to do anything on your computer with this beautiful camera, which is also working with iPhoto, as I was able to see. So the first thing that you will have inside the box is of course the camera itself, which I will just put to the side right now, because there's of course a lot more inside. For example, a strap, which is handy if you want to put the camera around your neck, for example, which could be of course handy if you want to have both your hands free all the time when you walk around your sightseeing tour. Then we have of course a USB cable. This is essential since you need this to charge your camera. There is no separate charging kit for the battery, so you need this special USB cable here for the Casio camera. On one side of course it's standard USB, and the other side has this special Casio cable. And then we have a standard charging cable, which I will show you the charger to right next, as you can see here. So this is the charger, gives out 650 milliamps, one USB and one AND for this special plug that I was showing you just a few seconds ago. Then we have also inside the box the battery, which holds 1800 milliamps and 3.7 volts. It's 6.7 watt hours, and it's the same as in the ZR200, so nothing changed since then. The specs are similar anyhow on both. We have a short little warning about the battery, and then we have quite a huge manual here in I think only one language. No, actually it could be more, as I can see here on the side, but yeah, I will not read that right now since we want to check out the camera and not the manuals. So let me put the box to the side, let me leave here the battery, and let's see what the camera looks like again after the Photokina, now with the final version that you can buy in store. So we have here a beautiful camera, as you can see here, which has one special thing about it. Not only that you can tilt, get out the display on the back, but you can rotate the front. So you can hold it like this, and you can just really flip the camera around and around. So this is unlimited times going around. Here is the same thing as on the back. Here for the menu button you can go around and around. We have a set button, play button for playing back your pictures, menu, a ring. The ring button is for this ring in the front, so if you hit the ring button, then you can use the ring in the front for setting up your camera. On the side we have one camera strap holder there, another camera strap holder right here. We have a small little flap here where you have your HDMI, which is I think mini HDMI connector or port, and your USB port, which I was already saying this you need for charging. So you need to have the battery inside the camera to charge the camera. You can close this up again. This is rubber here on the side, so it gives you quite some space here to put this on the side. It will not break off that easily. Once the rubber will be old, maybe then you will have a hard time. Then on the top we have of course here a few menu points, for example, one standard automated photo shooting, so it's the P. Then we have BS, HDR, Art, something with a tree and SR. CMSAP. So I think M is of course manual, but you can just check out the manual setup manual to see more about that. And we have a dedicated camera or video button, photo, picture taking, shutter button, which is of course one zoom, one focus function, and then of course the real press. Then we have here to the left and right the zoom, which feels quite nice. On and off switch, right microphone, left microphone, which is quite nice, and the serial number or the name actually of the camera, EX-ZR1000. So when you open up the display, you will see, actually let me put in the battery, since we haven't been on the bottom, you can see that actually there is, I think, the speaker right there, 9 holes. You have of course here the little thingy, so you can put this up on a mount. Then we have here the battery holder right there and SD card reader, which supports also SDXC. So yeah, I think we checked out the whole thing. So let's just open up the display, and then you will see that the camera turns on right away. I haven't pressed the on button, but by opening here the display, the camera turns on right away. And then you can see I can shoot now 5 pictures since there's no SD card inside, 24mm wide angle here with this camera, and I can actually lift up here the display like this. I can also tilt it down like that, so you have a little bit of space there. I cannot face it at downtime, but what I can do, I can face it like this, which is quite handy if you want to shoot a picture of yourself. You can hold it, of course, the other way around also, so hi there. And what's also quite handy here is that Casio thought about putting a stand in here, which you can see right there, which is quite handy if you want to just shoot a picture like this, putting the camera on the table, which is quite nice. You can see me here with my camera, and you can also use this for putting the camera like that, and then you can shoot also yourself, which is really awesome. And what I love about this camera is the display is just so sharp. I wouldn't say retina, maybe it is retina actually from the resolution, but it's just really sharp and it looks really good. So now what you can do is here, for example, zoom in with the ring. As you can see, this is the standard feature of the ring. If you go a certain way, you can zoom. Now you are somewhere here at my eye. I can look you in the eye, and then of course the camera focuses by itself. Takes a little bit, but the light is just too low, so I can go a little bit more out, and then you can see here this works quite nicely. But you can also tell the ring not to zoom but to focus, ISO and more. So there's quite a lot of features. Let me actually pull this down. Again, dim to dim like this. Now when I pull it down, you will see that it actually does not turn the camera off. Of course, you can turn the camera off on the top. And one of the best features about the Casio camera is, one of the reasons I bought it or would buy it actually instead of my Panasonic, is it's amazingly fast. In 0.99 seconds it turns on, and in just 0.15 seconds later you can shoot your first picture, and the consecutive pictures after that 0.26 seconds. So you can shoot 4 pictures in 1 second just by holding the camera button on the top, the shutter button, and after that and all of those are full resolution pictures. You don't have to wait, and after that you have to wait a little bit to let the card, of course, save the pictures. So let me actually show you. So I can just turn the camera on, hold the shutter button, and shoot. Well, okay, let's try it again. So I can turn on the camera and shoot my first picture right away. And it takes a little bit more time with flash, of course, but I can turn the flash off, and then you will be able to see, dim like this. You'll be able to see that it's actually quite fast. Let me take something I can shoot pictures of, like here the charger, and then I can just go picture. There you go. And it's just really fast. And then the memory is full because there's not so much of inside memory, but I can just go to play. Please wait, it's busy, it's still doing something. I think it's saving the pictures, or I'm actually not sure. So let's go down. Then I can go delete all files. Go on yes. And there we go, all files are gone. Now what I also want to show you is how good this camera is with zooming. Now it's quite hard since outside it's a little bit dark, but I can show you that also zooming is really fast. You can see it zooms in about 1 second, and then focusing on an object like this bar right there is just going really quickly. Of course, in low light situations that's not perfect, and I will try it out actually later. In the channel you can see the result pictures in low light, normal light, and my next few videos and probably all my CS videos will be taken here with this camera, even though I have the Panasonic GH2, but this is just more handy for in the pocket. So before we end this video, let me actually show you a size comparison here with the ZR200 that I promised. So you can see it's a little bit more thick. It looks more thick, but actually it's only because of the bigger lens and the ring here on the front that makes it look bigger. And then we have also here the TZ31, which is a little bit thicker than the ZR200, but you can see also with that here the lens is just a little bit bigger here on the ZR1000. I can also put them next to each other like this, and then you can see the difference a little bit better, since yeah, there is only the ring is the one main reason I would buy this camera, and why it's actually a little bit thicker, but my god, it's not that bad in thickness wise, and we will see how the pictures turn out. So thank you much for watching, and Devil TV, this was the brand new Casio Exilim ZR1000 in an unboxing video. Till next time, please tune in again. My name is Balazs Gal, and thank you much for watching.